E-collars for dogs. How do they work? And do they work? Let's find out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dad Hut. Today, I am going to be taking a look at a dog e-collar and just showing you how it works, and then I'm going to show you if it works for just normal folks like me. I am not a dog trainer. I am not professionally trained at training dogs. I don't have dogs that are professionally trained, okay? I've got a puppy that is 4 months old that we're going to be using it on. I've been using it for about a week, and I'm going to show you the results. Okay, and so here he is. This is our little guy we're going to be using on. This is Tucker. He's about 4 months old, and he's a really good boy. He's got a lot of energy, very energetic, but he's been doing really good. We've had him for about a month and a half, 2 months now, and yeah, man, he's doing really good. He's very loving too. So this is who we're going to be using it on. Again, I'm just going to be doing a little vibrate, no shocking or anything like that, because that's what's going to work for me, and that's what's going to work for this guy. Basically, I'm trying to figure out, does this work for somebody like me, just your average Joe? The actual e-collar that I'm going to be using is from a company called WUJ. It sells on Amazon for about $20, and I'm going to link that in the description below if you're looking for this exact e-collar, if this will work for you. All right, so here it is. Here's everything that comes with it. Again, this is by a company called WUJ. I'm going to link it in the Amazon, their Amazon link in the description, and it sells for about $20. So here's the collar itself, the box that it came in, and the remote. Let's just take a quick look inside the box. And this here is a tester to test the shock function to see if it's working, which we'll use in a bit. These here are your probes, and I've already have the silicone covers over them. This here is the charger, and then here's the same thing for a dog with longer hair. So you've got the prongs that stick out with the silicone covers, and this is for a dog if you've got longer hair, and then these are the ones for a dog if you have a dog with shorter hair. So let's move the box out of the way. I'll show you how it charges. So right here on the collar is a port that you would stick this end into, just like that. And then the remote goes in the other side right here. Plug that in there, and then this would go into any USB charger that you have. As simple as that. They can both charge at the same time. So let's take those off. Move that out of the way. Now, I don't use the shock function. I'm not going to shock my dogs. That's to each their own. I'm not saying whether you should or you shouldn't. I'm just telling you what I do, and I will only be using the vibrate function on my dogs because that's what works for me. To each their own. So I'm going to put these probes on here, and then I'm going to show you the function of the shock function just to show you that it works, and show you that you can test it, and then we'll go over how to do everything else. So you put this right on like this, and we should see a red light come on when I hit the button. It's hard to do this with one hand, so let's unlock the remote. It. And you see the red light? That means it's working. So that's how you can test to make sure that the shock function does work. Again, that's not something I'm gonna use, but it is there. And I said they do give you the long ones if your dog has long hair, and the covers that go on top of it so that it doesn't irritate your dog with the metal. And then they also give you the short ones here. Now let's kind of go over with how it works, right? So it's on right now. I'm going to turn it off just by holding the button. Simple as that. Turn it back on. Hold the button, and it's on. So now for the remote, as you can see here, you've got your beep function, your vibrate function, and your shock function. We already used the shock function. And now we're gonna go up and just show you the beep. So you can see here it has dog A. I could actually, if I had 2 dogs, I could have dog B and I could just use it for 1 dog on a different collar, or I could use it for A and B. So if you have 2 dogs and you have 2 collars, you could get both collars to 1 remote, and then you could control both collars at the same time or individually. So it's great if you're walking around with 2 dogs and you want to kind of train them together, then you can do this with this collar. So, but for us, we're just going to be using A because we only have 1 collar. And so I'm going to go to the beep function, and you can see it goes all the way up to like 99. And here you go, I'm going up and up and up and up. And it will keep going like all the way to like 101. And every time you go, it gets a little louder and a little louder. To me, I don't really know why we need 1 through 99. We could just do 1 through 10, but it is what it is. And then if you wanted to keep beeping, you just hold it down and it'll just keep going. If you just want 1 single, you just push it once. And that's simple how it works. You got up and down buttons over here to make it louder or quieter. And now let's go down to the vibrate. And you already heard it, right? So I touched the vibrate button, and it's on 99, so it's about as high as it can go. And if I just touch it real quick, 1 quick one. If I want to hold it, it will keep going. And that is what I use for our dog Tucker, which we're training right now for off the leash training. Again, you can make it, you can see the numbers going down to 90. So you can make this really, really subtle vibrate, or you can do, you know, like you heard on the table. So this is 1. So much different, much different. Again, so you can go all the way down from 1 to 99. Again, I think it'd be easier just to do 1 through 9, but you can do increments. You can do 54 if that's what you want to do. So that is how it works. Very, very simple. It even has a flashlight on it. This little button down here, if you hold it, turns into a flashlight. So if you're out at night, that's a good function to have too. And to lock it, you just hold the top button and it locks. So you don't accidentally push a button, and vibrate your dog on accident. To unlock it, hold that lock button again, and there you go. You're good to go. So, I mean, that's basically it. Pretty simple, right? Personally, I'm looking for off the leash training. Trying to make sure that, my dog will come back to me if he's getting too far away. So what I've been doing is just calling his name, pushing the vibrate button as I'm calling his name. So when he comes to me, he gets a little treat. So he's relating that little vibration that he gets to, hey, I need to come back to Dad and see what's going on with him. So hopefully in the future when he gets older and we're doing some, big park, or we're doing trails or something like that, he can be off the leash and I can, always get him back to me without, having to call his name, or, if he's not going to listen or something like that. I've got this little extra tool. So that's what we're going to use it on. That's what I've been doing for a week. And here is a video that I'm going to show you of the progress that we've made after 1 week. So here you go. Okay, so you can see he's over there. And now I'm going to push the button and he's going to come running. There he is. So there you go. As you can see, he is already learning that he needs to come find me when he feels that vibration. Hopefully this is going to translate as he gets older and we take him to dog parks, or we take him on long walks, like I said, with more open area. We're going to keep working at this, keep working on doing walks around the neighborhood, even when he's on a leash. If he's trying to get too far or pulling or tugging, we're going to be hitting that little vibrate button, making him come back, or hopefully getting him to come back, and go from there. So there you have it, guys. It's working for somebody like me. I have really no experience or any training at all in any of this. So, and this is not even really a week of full training, just a couple minutes here and there of just getting him to come back and calling his name when he feels that vibration. So Again, I will link it down in the description if you're looking for this exact one. I hope this video did help you out, guys. Please like and subscribe so you never miss any of these videos, and I'll see you on the next one.